Dear student teachers, I am Dr. P. Muthuswamy, Assistant Professor, Tyagarajar College of Receptors, Madurai. Now I am going to share my knowledge in connection with writing research article. Before explaining the major components were involved in writing research article, I want to give some of the ideas related to research. First of all, you must know what is research. Research is highly purposive. It deals with the problem to be solved. In the process of research, the person observes the event, activity, phenomena again and again. Then he can collect information. Based on the information, he can draw the conclusion. Why we can conduct the research? In the present situation, we are facing many problems that may be related to family, working environment, and public oriented. If the situation were continue, definitely we cannot perform our work in their own satisfaction. In this juncture, we immediately identify the problem and solve through solution. Then only we can get favorable environment and also peaceful environment. Actually, the article or paper can write in two ways, that is thematic and research article. In thematic paper, we should write in a theoretical way based on your experience, and it should be logical and provide supporting evidences wherever required. In research article, the researcher should conduct research study and collect data and do the analysis to get the result. Based on the above procedure, you try to write research article. Now, I will explain what are the components are involved in writing the research article. First one is introduction, need and significance of the study, scope of the study, statement of the problem, operational definition of the key term, objectives of the study, hypothesis, research tool, validation of the research tool, research method, sampling technique, sample, data collection, data analysis, summary of the findings, delimitation of the present study, conclusion, and reference. Now, I will explain each and every components in a brief way. The first one is introduction. Here, we must introduce the problem in your own way. And it should be focus the nature of the problem that is occur in the present situation. The presentation should be in a logical way. Need and significance of the problem. Here, you must mention the necessity of the study. In what way this study helps to eradicate the particular problems, and what way it will focus the importance of the study related to the present context. Next component, scope of the study. Here, the investigator should mention what changes you can bring after conduct this research among the samples. Statement of the problem. Here, the researcher can write the topic in a expansion way and also meaningful way. Operational definition of the key terms. Here, the operational definition is entirely different from the common definition. Here, the investigator clearly defined the keywords involved in research topic and define in your research point of view each and every keywords. You should be differ from the common definition. Objectives of the study. As a researcher, you must mention what you are going to do achieve in the present study, because the objectives is a long-term goal. It also give the direction to researcher to select the suitable statistical techniques. Hypothesis, it is a tentative statement of the present problem or intelligent guessing of the researcher. It is constructed based on the previous studies and the previous knowledge of the researcher. Most probably, we can use two forms of hypothesis, that is research hypothesis and null hypothesis. The research hypothesis indicate there exists a significant difference between the variable. The null hypothesis indicate there exists no significant difference between the variable. Whenever we are going to frame the research hypothesis, we need enough findings or related evidences. When we are not having enough evidences or supportive findings, then you have to frame the null hypothesis. The hypothesis also give the direction to the researcher to solve the problem. That is why we said it looks like our eyes, because it gives the direction to the researcher to frame the questionnaire and select the target population. Research method. Research methods are procedure for collecting the data. Here, the researcher should indicate what type of methodological procedure adopted in the present study. Most probably, the researcher used a survey or experimental method. Research tools. Research tool means it is an instrument which is used by researcher to collect the information from the sample. Here, the investigator should mention what type of instrument going to be used to collect the information. Before construct the research tool, the investigator to identify the indicators from the resource materials. Indicators give specific direction to the researcher to construct the questionnaire. Validation of the research tool. Before going to involve in real data collection, the investigator conducted a pilot study from the limited population to identify the worthiness and the consistency of the questionnaire. Sampling technique. Here, we should indicate which technique adopted for selection of the samples. Most probably, we have to use probability sampling and non-probability sampling. In probability sampling techniques, we are adopted for survey method. In non-probability sampling, we are adopted in the experimental method. Sample. Sample means subset or sub portion of the population. Population means a group of people is called population. That group have one or two similar character. Here, the investigator should indicate clearly to whom you are going to collect the data. Data collection, it is a process of collecting the information from the sample. This information useful for evaluate the outcome of the research. The information may be collected through a direct or mailed approach. Data analysis. After data collection, the investigator should organize the data. After organizing the data, the investigator to find out the fact that are presented in the data by selecting suitable statistical technique. Most probably, we can apply percentage analysis, differential analysis, and correlation analysis. In percentage analysis, we are applied for identifying the level. The differential analysis, we are applied for the differences between the group. The correlation analysis, we are going to find out the relationship between the variables. Then we can draw the table and write the interpretation. End of the interpretation, you can write the findings. Summary of the findings. After data analysis, the investigator summarizes the all findings that are presented in the each table. Delimitation of the present study. The investigator once again limits the present study based on the duration and financial background. Conclusion. End of the article, the investigator should conclude the paper based on the findings, references. The investigator should mention name of the resources utilized for writing the article and arrange the resources in a dimension wise. It may be in book form or journal and online materials, etc. It should be APA format. I hope you may gain some of the knowledge from my presentation, and also here I attached one model article for your reference. If you go through this article, then you can get clear picture in connection with writing the articles. So the title of the article is Awareness on Right to Information Among College Students Studying at Pudukkottai. Here, the investigator has given the abstract of the present study and the introduction of the problem, need and significance of the study, operational definition of the key terms, objectives, hypothesis. Here, the investigator used a research hypothesis and also applied a normative survey method to collect the data, and also the investigator used one research tool for collecting the information. The name of the research tool is identification of level of awareness on right to information among college students. The researcher investigator construct the research tool based on the resource material and collect some of the opinion from the experts. Description of the research tool. The research tool containing 21 items, and all items are closed-ended types. The researcher conducted pilot study nearby colleges located in Pudukkottai district. Here, the investigator applied reliability to find out the consistency of the items. The reliability value is 0.54, and also applied content and face validity to find out the worthiness of the items. Then sampling technique. Here the investigator used a simple random sampling technique to select the samples. Here the target population is students, those who are studying arts and science colleges located in Pudukkottai. Statistical techniques used mean, standard deviation, t-test, and percentage analysis. In data analysis, the researcher has given table, interpretation, and findings. Then the investigator has given the summary of the findings, then delimitation of the study, conclusion, and references. Thank you.